Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Funday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's been cloudy and drizzling in New Jersey. It's been, in the mid 50s, lower 50s, a little cold. But the other day we had like 85 out of nowhere. It was like boom. And now it's cool again. Now it'll probably get warm soon, then cold again. But that's what happens in New Jersey. So let me get some glasses on. Let's see who's in the chat. Well, I need to clean those glasses. So we have Greg Bryson's here, Dr. Paula Ruffin, Maris Fiber Creations, Angela Wright, Chef Tech is here. There's Jay Dixon, Serena, welcome in. God's Desire for Me, Kim G, Angela Wright, Dawn and Holla having fun. So welcome, guys. Welcome back here. We're going to have a great live today. So the Vineyard Chicks are having our live right now. They're pretty much finishing up. And, on our show as well, Bushcraft family and Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead. Well, they're coming from there, coming right to here. Boom! So we're going to have a lot of fun today. A lot of questions to be asked. A lot of sharing, which is pretty cool. So welcome in me and my shadow, Jersey Twister, built on a rock homestead. There's Rick. Good to see you, Rick. It's the Marshmallow Man. Boom! There's Rambling with the Brums is here. That's Scott. And hug Scott. Scott's been going through a little rough time. And here for you, buddy. Anytime you want to talk. Grace Johnson, Robert Bates. Don't you know? Watt Life. Welcome in, Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures. Teresa's here. Oodles and Caboodles of Crafts. There's the Vineyard Chicks Homestead. And so you guys can come on anytime you guys want. Just hit that link. Canadian Family Life. Welcome in. So right now we're just going to play our common ground. There's Bushcraft family just came on in. So we're going to welcome everybody in a couple seconds. So right now we're just going to play a movie called Common Ground. So people come on in. So here we go.
A new documentary is launching a movement to change our farming practices and restore our soil.
I'm excited to share with you all Common Ground.
This is the single most important story of our lifetime.
Now we have the ability to literally stop climate change in its tracks within less than a generation.
This film actually proposes a solution. They could actually bring the entire planet to carbon neutral.
This is a crazy concept. This is insane.
Common Ground needs to be seen in the White House.
We couldn't not make a second film after Kiss the Ground. I mean, it was a runaway success.
The film is a love letter to our children, all about how we can save their future, but also make sure that the world is thriving for all future generations.
We have to come together and find common ground for common good.
How was the film received? Sold out screening.
It's probably one of the most important films we can see this year.
Go watch Common Ground. Best movie of the year.
It is a movie of our time and the next generations to come.
This movement is catching on like wildfire. What should I do next?
Go see Common Ground!
Awesome. What's good about the reason why I showed you guys that today is because the main actor in Common Ground, he'll be on Grow Big TV next month, which is Gabe Brown, which is really, really awesome. So the movie is pretty much centered on him. And as he's one of the leaders of the regenerative movement, where he had a field that was totally green, and right next door, where they were using fertilizer and a whole bunch of other crap, it's all totally brown. And so looking forward to having him on next month. We just got to work out a date, but he's definitely coming on. So awesome stuff. Well, welcome Charles at Bushcraft family. We got Jesse and Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead. And we have hey. And that's what today's about. Today's about the Vineyard Chicks. I'm gonna get these glasses off. So
who are the Vineyard Chicks?
I don't know.
So, well, you guys were into like let me see, like America's Got Talent of God's music. Yeah. And I know you guys were in the middle for a while, but you guys filtered down. But I want to show you guys a link to that before we start. So if you guys want to go vote, that'd be great. And, you know, matters how we finish, you know, and then we work up, and hope you guys do it again next year and keep on climbing to the top, because you guys deserve to be on the top, and you guys deserve all of our support because you supported everybody else. You guys been constantly in our community nonstop. Well, it's time us to support you, you know? So let me show you something. We're here. So it's God's Music. Are you God's Music? And so if you guys go to this site and our mods, if you guys can find that and link that up, that'd be great. And the only thing you have to do here, see right here, is have all the people that are singing songs and stuff, and you go vote. But to make this easy, you just use a search here and you put Vineyard Chicks. You click search and boom. And then you click on it.
That's us.
And there you go. So, you know what? Right now, I might as well just play the song. And, you know, if it's any copyright, oh, well, it's one of those days. So.
I speak the name of Jesus over you. In your hurting, in your sorrow, I will ask my God to move. I speak the name, 'cause it's all that I can do. In desperation, I'll seek heaven and pray this for you. I pray for your healing. The circumstances will change. I pray that the fear inside would flee. In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today. I pray miracles over your life. In Jesus' name, in Jesus' name. I speak the name of all authority, declaring blessing every promise He's faithful to keep. I speak the name no grave could ever hold. He is greater, He is stronger, He is the God of possible. I pray for your healing. The circumstances will change. I pray that the fear inside will flee. In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today. I pray miracles over your life. In Jesus' name, in Jesus' name. I pray for your healing. The circumstances would change. I pray that the fear inside would flee. In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today.
there we go.
Thank you.
So let me click out of that. So needed to play that.
That's awesome. Awesome song.
Awesome.
Love it.
Hi, Bunky.
Hi. It's Bunky.
Bunky.
It's a monkey.
I'm not telling.
So before it was 2 hours ago, and well, I got something in my tire.
Oh no.
And so I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make it home. I was Ubering. I'm down the beach. I got like 25 minutes to come this way. And I was like, oh no, trying to find a tire place. But I made it home. I got to worry about that later on.
Wow.
But I was like, oh man, I'm not going to make my own live today. That's not good.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
Joe, you can fix that. You can fix that. It's just a plug. Just pull it out, put a plug in there. You got
it. I'm going to actually go to Walmart. Yeah. I got to get everything for it. Yeah. Did you guys ever use artificial intelligence before?
No.
Watch this. You guys are going to love this. So it's all on the phone. Whoop. Watch this. Who are the Vineyard Chicks on YouTube?
The Vineyard Chicks are a musical duo known for their live music streams on YouTube. Comprising two talented sisters, they create a family-friendly environment where viewers can enjoy their music and connect with them. Here are some details about the Vineyard Chicks. Channel name Vineyard Chicks Homestead. They share their music videos and live music streams on this channel. You can find their official music channel at Vineyard Chicks. Tune in to their live music stream every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Homestead channel.
No.
Music genre. Their music blends various genres, including Christian, country, folk, gospel, and rock. Recent live streams. Live Music Monday with Vineyard Chicks. A recent live stream featured songs like Everyone Knows That, Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo, and Silver Wings by Merle Haggard. Live Christmas Music Monday with Vineyard Chicks. Another live stream included songs like Under the Stars, Canción de Alicia, and How Long Will It Take? Feel free to explore their channel and enjoy their music.
Pretty cool, right?
No, that's the untalented sister.
He said two. Why
is there
happened?
only two talented sister? Who's the untalented sister?
Yeah. Which two are they talking about?
Right.
On the order finish. Yeah, who knows?
Right.
Let's check this out. Ready? Who is Bushcraft family from YouTube?
This will be good.
I have no idea.
The Bushcraft family is a YouTube channel that combines bushcraft, survival, and a love for the outdoors. Led by Charles, they create a family-friendly environment where viewers can learn together. Here are some details about the Bushcraft family. Channel name, Bushcraft Family. The channel focuses on bushcraft skills, outdoor adventures, and homesteading. Charles, the creator, lives in Ohio and is actively looking for property to start a homestead for his family. The channel aims to share knowledge, experiences, and practical tips related to bushcraft and self-sufficiency. Content. They cover various topics, including shelter building, fire making, foraging, and survival techniques. Videos on outdoor gear, tool reviews, and family adventures in nature. Community engagement. The Bushcraft family encourages viewers to join their community, learn together, and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. You can explore their channel on YouTube, Bushcraft Family. Happy learning and adventuring.
Okay.
All right, well.
That's scary, Joe. That's very scary.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to come up next. That's what I was wondering. This is the first time doing this. Okay, ready? Last one. Who is Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa on YouTube?
Hello. Lazy Daisy Ahead is a YouTube channel hosted by Jesse and Lisa. Let me tell you more about them. Channel name, Lazy Daisy Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. They live in the Houston, Texas suburban jungle. The family consists of Jesse, Lisa, their son Ian, and their dog Toby. They've embarked on a new chapter in life called retirement, seeking lazy days filled with fun, recreation, food, DIY segments, and simply being lazy. Their channel aims to share experiences, meet new people, and explore new places. Content. Expect videos related to relaxation, family adventures, and enjoying life's simple pleasures. They often go live, interacting with viewers and sharing laughs. Recent live streams. Lazy Daisy ahead with Jesse and Lisa along the coast. In this live stream, they catch up with viewers and discuss whatever is on their minds. Lazy Daisy ahead with Jesse and Lisa celebrate Christmas. During this live stream, they celebrate Christmas with their YouTube friends, spreading holiday cheer and sharing their experiences. New Year's Eve, Live, Lazy Daisy ahead with Jesse and Lisa. In this live stream, they ring in the new year with their valued YouTube friends, discussing their plans for 2024 and more. Feel free to check out their channel on YouTube, Lazy Daisy ahead with Jesse and Lisa.
Yeah,
Lazy Daisy.
We got a new name. I'm watching Bunky laughing so hard, I'm crying.
You're so wrong, Joe. You're just so wrong.
See, the world knows all about you guys.
Yeah.
Big Brother's watching.
And what's up with the jungle?
Toby cameo. That was fun.
I want to know what's up with the jungle. I never knew about the jungle.
The suburban jungle.
You have to do yours now, Joe. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you can't do it yourself, Joe.
Oh, okay.
State garden.
Man.
Okay, I'll do this. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh man, I laughed too hard on that. Lazy Daisy.
Who is Garden State Gardener on YouTube?
In case it's funny.
Lazy Daisy is a gardening channel on YouTube.
Hello.
Just stuck on Lazy Daisy.
And a creepy hello at the beginning.
Who is Garden State Gardener on YouTube?
Garden State Gardener is a YouTube channel run by a passionate gardener who has been tending to plants for over 30 years. Their love for growing tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, and cucumbers shines through their content. Here are some key points about the channel. Channel name, Garden State Gardener. Content focus. Gardening tips and techniques. Emphasis on organic gardening practices. The channel creator's commitment to organic methods is particularly significant because their son has a lymphoma type of disease. Community engagement. The channel interacts with its viewers through live streams and shares experiences related to gardening. You can find their channel on YouTube, Garden State Gardener. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting out, their insights and love for plants make their content worth exploring.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. So it looks like what Joey had. I showed you guys, some of you guys, a picture last week because he's getting a whole bunch of tests done and things like that. It looks like it's going to be a cyst because he did have a cyst in him, but this one's double the size what it was. If that is it. So it doesn't look like it's cancer or anything. It just looks like it's cyst.
Well,
That's amazing.
Awesome.
So that's good. You know,
Yeah.
that's very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so much stuff that goes on with, you know, everything what's going on in our lives.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me
Imagine that was a great weight lift off, you know, just like off your shoulders and
Just a
Well,
relief.
big relief.
You know what? With Joey, you never know it's also what he has is also an autoimmune disease. So there's always things going to pop up. But how fast do you react to get to them? So you always got to be aggressive. If there's something going on in his life, you got to, bam, jump on it.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's not easy when you're 14 years old, you're 16, 18, whatever, you know?
Exactly.
And he doesn't want to say anything, you know, so he has to be upfront. I'm not feeling well. I'm not, you know, this is going on,
Right.
you know. He doesn't want to worry us either,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's the tough part. I mean, if it was me, I would never say a word, but thank God he says everything to mom.
That's good.
So, Charles, with the lemon balm and feverfew, oregano, and hyssop, how many people entered your challenges?
Well, seeds I sent out was 57.
Whoa.
Which I didn't think it was going to be that many because it's herbs, and sometimes people are kind of afraid of, because
Don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, you don't. There's so many. I mean, you ask Google, and there's 30 different answers to what the herb does. So it's real hard to actually pinpoint what an herb, the benefits of them.
Right.
And there were some other herbs that I was going to go with, and then they were a little bit. If you turn them into tinctures, there are certain ways you can turn them into tinctures, and some are borderline that some people have reactions to. So I didn't want none of that. Yeah. So that's the main thing is I went with lemon balm because that's like it's in the mint family and it's pretty much okay with everybody.
It's mainstream.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with oregano. Oregano, people use oregano. It's very, simple. But I guess the main one was feverfew. That'll get a lot of questions like, what is that? Never even heard of that before.
Yeah,
right.
Well, the hyssop, it's actually in the Bible. That they used in the Bible days. And same thing with feverfew. It has many different uses depending on what stage it is. It's good for what it sounds like is reducing your fever, and tons of other stuff that depending on the stage that you harvest it and stuff, or the flowers or the leaves.
Right.
Thank you for everybody coming tonight. We appreciate it. This is awesome.
Thank you for inviting.
So there's 70 people in the chat. So thank you guys.
Wow.
And go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. That's what we're trying to do today is vote. So the mods, if you guys keep on putting that link up.
Right tonight, it's tonight's the last night, Joe. I don't think they got till 8:59 tonight.
We go until next Sunday, I think.
Oh, they extended it from May 5th?
I don't know. I thought it was next week.
It was.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought that's tonight. Sorry.
Yes, May 5th at 8:59 is the deadline. So we need to get as many votes as we can in there, and it's a minimum of $5. You can't vote 4. You can vote 5 or 6 or 7, but you got to vote a minimum of 5. And it's only 6 steps once you get to the link, and we put the link in the chat. I can put it again, but it's real easy to do. Once you find the Vineyard Chicks, just go vote.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So how did you guys get involved with it? Like, how did you find out about it?
Oh, someone in.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I dropped it again.
Someone on Facebook or one of our platforms we are on told us about it and said, hey, this might be a good idea for you to join and see what it is about and see if you can make any progress with it. And so we did, and we posted our video, and for the first time it was accepted, and when voting started we were actually staying 43-25, like we were staying there.
Yep. 22 is highest.
Yeah, but last time I checked we were at 74.
Yeah, and you got to be in the top 50 to move to the next round.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're going against people that have on their social media platforms. There's one that's 14 million. So they're going against people that have 14 million followers. Not
Followers,
saying that every one of them are involved, but that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little-
Wow, thank you.
But
just a little bit.
they just need to be in the top 50 in order to advance to the next level.
Yeah.
And if
So
we
the
get
next
into
competition.
And if we do get into the finals, we go to
Go to letters.
Texas. Someplace in Texas.
San Antonio.
San
Francisco.
Francisco, Texas.
And then we can meet Mr. Jesse and Miss Lisa while we're
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go down to eat Mexican food off the Riverwalk.
Go
You'll
to
love it.
Bucky.
You'll love it.
there. Yeah,
Bucky's, yeah.
And go to a Bucky's, right?
Bunky at Bucky's. It'll be like the picture will go viral.
Yep.
But I can send you guys some jelly beans so you could do a live taste test.
No, legitimately, ever since I ate those, I cannot eat a single jelly bean anymore. They all taste bad. I'm not even kidding. They all taste and smell really bad.
Like stink bug
Just for like
or-
in my brain or something.
They
They're
all
all
taste
horrible.
like
If you like jelly beans, don't do the thing.
Good old stink bug.
Oh, it's a stink bug. A stink bug, forget about it. It stays in your mouth, the smell, everything about it.
The dirty
At least the
pieces
sour milk is really bad.
It's
But
bad.
it doesn't
It's
stay
so
with
bad.
you like the stink bug.
I do like the I think the Band-Aid was my least favorite one.
Oh, that was so bad.
The old Band-Aid. How did they even know what that would taste like?
Did someone put an old Band-Aid in their mouth? Like, ew.
Oh,
You can't even think about it without being disgusted.
Poor Mr. Jesse.
oh.
Yeah.
I want to meet the taste testers.
Oh, yeah. They're
I want to meet those people. They
I-
deserve a raise.
Hey.
I've seen Joe eat almost every flavor they make. I mean, dirty
This new place is
socks,
good.
dishwasher,
Good.
dishwashing soap. I mean, he never got the good ones like bubble gum and popcorn.
Not once.
He always got the bad ones.
I want to know how Joey did it. I can't figure it out. I have no idea how he does that. I really.
Sniff 'em. You sniff them. I was able to do it when I was little. You sniff them and you give them to people. I got my brother with it like 5 times.
I sniff it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, because they're hard coated, so I don't know how you could sniff it.
You have to crack it just a little bit.
Oh, okay. So there's,
Crack
there's a
it
trick
just a
to
little. You
it.
bend it till it cracks, then you sniff it.
Oh well, Joey doesn't do that. He just. I guess he does smell it. He must have a powerful sniffer, you know. But,
Yeah. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you for those that are putting in the chat that they voted. So they really appreciate it. Does anybody know where they're at? Can you tell where they're at right now?
I can check.
I don't have it open. Can somebody tell us where
thank
they're
you
at?
so much. Thank you so much. It's the Marshmallow Man. Thank you. We really, really appreciate that. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, they've been there for everyone from the very start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nonstop. I remember when Joey, for a Christmas, they raised money, and he had this one game that he played. I tell you what, when he had that, he played it for over 2 years.
Really?
He just kept on playing. It was the one with the big circle. You pull it, and it goes in circles. That's all he did was play it. That game, the Vineyard Chicks bought. Because it was huge. I mean, he had smaller versions,
Right.
but the one they bought was a lot larger.
Right.
So the things didn't fly out; they stayed there, and it just it was so nice of you guys.
78 so far. Now,
78.
it usually takes a good bit of time before it
Updates.
updates. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
So,
good.
so how did you guys start playing instruments? Like, what was your first instrument?
This one, she started playing piano when she was 2 years old.
This one.
This one hasn't gotten that much color, but she's gotten a lot better at piano. Okay. So she started the whole music thing because Dad realized when she was really small that she had perfect pitch. And so she started playing piano, and then after piano, she also started playing, violin. Tried violin, trombone. Yep. She'd play. You
Bass.
can actually see trombone in
No,
some of
do
our.
not, do
yeah,
not.
you can look at some
No.
of the earliest music videos we had. She played trombone. What was it? My Way.
I don't know. I
No,
have no idea.
God bless you, little sneezy face. That was our first parody
Oh.
video.
Yeah.
That has trombone in it. That's a good one. You should check that one out.
Where
That
did
one's
KK
funny.
go?
No, that was really funny. You should check that one out. And then what else? Oh, and then now she can play bass. And
Bass.
she can play guitar when she needs to, but she really doesn't like to.
It's Bunky's thing. I'm more than happy for it to be Bunky's thing.
And then so Bunky's been playing guitar for a little over 2 years now. Or a little under.
I think a year and a half. She's been playing guitar for a year and a half.
And I mean, it just blows me away how good she's got. She can do lead, she can do rhythm on it. She just taken off. I'm telling you, she's getting really good. And she's only been playing for a little bit. Before that, she played piano for a little bit. She was taking lessons. So that probably helps, and she already had a little bit of an understanding with it.
Had a good change.
And then and then now she can play melodica, which is like a piano and a harmonica.
Gave birth.
And she can play that. She picked it up literally overnight. Like we got it for her, and then she's playing it. And if we got it when she broke her arm, looking for marshmallows. She was looking for marshmallows. She fell off a stool and broke her arm. Never gonna live it down. And so Dad, since she could not play guitar with only one arm, Dad got her a melodica, which is like, it's a piano.
Here, I'll get it.
It's like a little small red piano, and then it's got a hose that you put in your mouth and you blow into it, and it sounds like a harmonica, but instead of having to move it to pick different notes, you click the keys to pick the different notes.
Bunky, if you want to play something for us right there, you could play.
Bunky, your sister said they got you that so they can keep you quiet.
That's
No,
not true.
no, it's louder. Quiet. It's not louder than.
Oh, you really got your sister good.
So this is the
All that
melodic-
extra hot air.
man.
Thanks.
And it's got a hose, so you blow in it. I'm gonna go
I keep-
over here because it's really loud.
Okay, just move to the side so they can see her.
The piano man.
Yeah, she plays it in Piano Man.
Yeah. The piano. Because that's where she plays.
Did that come through?
Perfect.
Good job.
Awesome.
And
So
she
she
never
thinks
runs out of that hot air.
That's right.
And I think other than that, she also plays kazoo.
And not really. I was
Or
like,
is there an instrument that you guys would like to learn to play that you've never played before?
violin.
I don't know if there's any
Violin.
instruments I've never played before.
I really want to play the violin.
What about
If we were a
percussion?
country band, I'd probably be playing the violin.
So it took me forever to figure out what instrument I was good or liked playing. Like I literally dabbled in. I started with piano, recorder, clarinet, violin. I've played a lot of instruments, bass, guitar. There's like so many of them. Before I figured out I could do percussion, and that started with a bongo. That had a little.
Oh my gosh.
That we got from Toys R Us for Christmas.
No way. That's too
Yeah,
funny.
that's where my percussion started, and I got a little bongo, and you can actually only see the bongo in These Boots Are Made for Walking, which
Oh my
was
gosh.
our second video ever.
Stop bringing those up.
There's so many horrible. We
Don't
need
don't
to-
forget
you
about
were
the
like,
spoons.
And that was the only video that appeared in. So and after that, then I learned how to play cajon, spoons, and then I got my drum set.
And she's only been doing the drum set for a little over a year, I think, maybe 2 years. But she started taking lessons like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 6 months with this teacher.
With the piano teacher.
And so she's kind of been doing that for a little bit now, and she's getting really good.
Yeah.
I can't figure out an answer to that. I don't.
Her drum teacher is actually, I mean, her drums are actually cows.
No, you don't have to say it like that. No, we our first cows are Dexters. I don't know if you guys remember that. Our first cows, we couldn't keep them because we were struggling to keep them in our fences. So we gave them to a different farm who already had cows. And with the money that we got from those cows, we bought KK an electric bass, and we bought my electric drum set. So those getting rid of those cows was a huge step in our music career, and we swore we would never get cows again. Guess what? We had cows
again.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that didn't work out very well.
That's what you get for swearing.
So my first instrument I played was actually the violin.
Oh, really?
I played for 2 years, and then sports and everything took over, and that was it. I played violin for 2 years.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
I guess 5th grade and 6th grade. Charles, what was did you play instrument?
Drums.
Drums, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to play too, but my mom goes, no way.
No way, that happened.
We ended up, me and my friends got a bunch of instruments, and everybody went for the guitars and the bass, and I was left with the drums. So we didn't know what to do or anything. So it just kind of went from there.
And Jesse and Lisa, did you guys play anything?
The only thing I don't have to play is the radio.
That's not true. That's not true. Don't say
No.
that. That's not even true.
No, I'm a drummer. I've been a drummer all my life, just about. And then also I played a little bit of guitar. I dabbled with the bass, but I was more, and I love bass. I love bass. If I
So he
wanted
plays all three of our instruments.
that's right. But yeah, I've been playing drums since I can remember. So
mine was flute. I had played flute from 5th grade up through high school, and I still have my original flute. And then we were in a band, and they needed a bass player, so I played bass for a little while.
Yep.
I couldn't remember it now, but yeah.
Yeah, but she did play bass. But Lisa's one that has to read music. She's not very good at playing by ear, but she has to read music, and she can do it if you put the music sheet in front of her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I did play piano. I forgot about that. Except I quit. And the reason why I quit, because Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was on TV. I got to tell you the whole story.
That's a good movie. What is that?
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. So I was doing piano lessons in the mall, that kind of thing. And I did it for a couple months. And I never watched TV. Everybody had their shows. Everybody watched. I never could watch a show. So I was looking forward to the show Chitty Chitty Bang Bang coming out. Whenever it was 76, 77, I have no idea. I got to find that when it came out. And Mom goes, I said, Mom, I really want to watch this. I just won't go to the lesson. She goes, well, if you don't go to the lesson, I'm going to quit your lessons. If you're going to watch TV, you go watch TV, but I'm going to stop your lessons. And, as a kid, I rebutted and I go, okay, well, I'm going to watch TV then. I want to watch that show. It's the one time I could watch something I really, really wanted.
Right.
Mom goes, okay, no more lessons for you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I thought I was ready to go back the next week, and well, that never happened. So that was it.
It's funny because I tried the piano, but I could never work my left and right hand together. And I just couldn't do left and right together. I can do right all day, left all day, but I couldn't do them together. But I could play drums. I play all four, hand and feet on drums.
Oh yeah.
But I just could not do the piano.
I think it's
I
the
don't know why.
fingers. I can't do piano either.
Yeah, the piano. Like I said, I can do right hand real good. I can do left hand, but I can't do left and right on a piano. Forget it.
So how do you guys prepare for your live streams?
So which one?
Monday. I call it Monday Fun Day. I got Sunday Fun Day. You got Monday Fun Day.
So usually for Mondays, we make the set list on like Tuesday so we can put up the thumbnail. And then we kind of just forget about it until Saturday.
And then we practice on Saturday for Sunday.
And sometimes
then on
Monday.
Sunday, we practice for Monday.
So how much time do you
practice for Monday this week? Because we won't be doing music tomorrow.
Yeah, this is actually going to be the first Monday we don't do that in a while.
in a while.
So how much time do you spend then practicing?
I think we usually end up spending 3 to 5 hours practicing on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, but you need to explain now. Remember, there's your normal songs that you all know already. Then there's new songs that get requested. So how do you break that down? Your regular set versus something new.
We alternate.
Yeah, so no, the new songs, Mom will play them on her phone if she likes them. If she likes the songs, like from Jesse and Lisa week when we were doing weeks for channels.
That song is so fun.
Mom loved all of the songs on your list, so she actually played that one for like 3 weeks beforehand.
She still has the playlist.
And she still plays the playlist sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So those songs would be on playing a lot. And then Mr. Joe's, your list, Mom liked that one, and Dad knew a lot of those songs, so we knew them from when we were really little. So that one wasn't as hard. So we'll like listen to them on the radio, and then on Saturday we'll play them like
Saturday's
2
usually
more times than the other songs.
Saturday's usually the first time we play songs in a week. Like if it's a new song that got requested, the first time we play it is usually Saturday.
Yeah. If it's a crowded week, then it's usually the first day we played is Monday. Preparing.
But on your Monday nights, if you get 10 requests for new songs, there's no way you're going to learn 10 songs.
No, we try to pick 3.
You got to pick at least 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to pick 3. And then we used to do polls for them, but we
Right.
decided to stop that because we got busy. So we just do the ones that we think sound cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're gonna over the summer do more of that stuff.
We're actually not, because we have
Why not?
we have an opportunity to go to a recording studio later, and we'll talk about that like on our Monday live. So we're actually starting to try to write songs instead of requests. So.
Well, going to the studio is going to make you want to practice more. Trust me.
Yeah.
You say no, but Bunky's right. Whenever you go to the studio, you're going to want to practice a whole lot more before you go. The studio time is expensive. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
So you want to have your chops down. You want to have your starts and your stops, everything ready. So you're going to be doing a lot more practice than you think if you're going to go to the studio.
The closest.
But hopefully we're going to be like looking at releasing an EP.
Yeah.
And hopefully most of those are going to be originals. So.
The closest I've done to what you're talking about, Mr. Jesse, is the last gig we were at. I was practicing for 2 weeks, all of these rock songs by myself while they were doing school. I don't know, 5 times until my fingers were hurting. But then we forgot about one I really worked hard on, and I didn't get to play guitar on it.
Oh, that's okay.
I blanked, and this always happens. We do a live. I have what I'm gonna say. I have my set list, and then I blank. So I
gotta work on talking in public.
So I accidentally dropped one of the songs, and it was one that Bunky worked hard on. It was "I Will Not Be Moved," and we played it later that day, but she didn't have her guitar then, so we just kind of had to skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the song that Joe played at the beginning of the live tonight was one of my favorite songs that you guys do.
Invincible?
Mine
No,
too.
Yeah.
You guys sing it really well.
That's yeah.
So
And if I was a rich man, I would put you guys in the studio to play that one.
They're getting that down, and we haven't watched that recently. I don't know how she's doing that. Ooh.
Bunky for president. Yeah, I'm
more
not
taxes.
but you can vote. You can vote for Bunky, old person.
No, vote for the chicken in the barnyard.
No, vote for Bunky. Bunky for president.
So, do you have a favorite song that you guys like performing together as a group?
Invincible.
That's not what I was gonna say.
So Bunky's is "Feel Invincible" by Skillet.
What's yours?
I don't think I have one.
I think mine is Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stone?
Yeah, the one Bunky sings. I have a really fun part on that one.
I really like the songs that I get to play guitar on.
I know you do.
But it's about playing together though. I mean, you could have your own favorites, what you want to play, but together it's a little different.
Yeah,
that's why I tend to like the older rock songs we do, because Bunky has a role on guitar. I have my own thing going. Someone's singing. Trey's doing drums, and it's everyone's like actually participating more. Whereas like with some other songs that we've done, it's like some people have very minimal roles, and it's just like not as enjoyable.
Yeah. I like them better when you're all involved in it.
Yeah, because like everyone can feel it instead of just kind of standing.
Right, no one's bored or anything.
Yeah.
And it's actually funny because like when we first started, the piano was like, cut it up, please. The piano was like the skeleton of exactly what we were starting to do, and now that Bunky's doing guitar and Trey is more stable on drums and she can do more, it's like less of it is on me making sure I'm in time, because I'm not good at timing.
Really?
That it's just interesting. Ha ha ha. Yeah, she's always late.
She's always
late to meetings and stuff.
Yeah. We're rushing.
So do you have an instrument that you don't like playing?
Trombone. I don't have the lung capacity for it.
Asthma.
So I could never hit the high note, and it made me so mad. So I don't like it.
Kazoo.
Wasn't that because your arm was too short?
No, I picked it up again in like 2019, and I could actually reach it now because I was taller. Because I did it in fifth grade, and I was like 4'8" in fifth grade.
Maybe she was the height of a tall third grader in fifth grade.
So I couldn't reach the end of the trombone. So I picked it back up again in 2019, and I still couldn't like reach the high note. So I never really just stuck with it.
So I do have a song request for you.
Ooh.
The Empire State of Mind. But we got to change New York to like New Jersey.
I can do that.
Because New York's not New York anymore. I don't know where it's from. It's a little different now.
Right?
It's its own country.
I pick up people that, they come to the Jersey Shore for the weekend and they go back to the city during their week to work. And they're like, I got to get out of there. I got to get out of there. That's all you hear is I got to get out of there. And especially the guys. The guys, they want to get really out of there because they feel like they have to fight back and protect. The women still like it because they can shop, they can do this. They're home before it's dark. You know, they feel a little safer and everything's there for them. But the guys is like, got to get out of there. I got to get out. I got to get out.
And when you say you New York, you're talking about like Manhattan or where are you talking? Long Island? Where?
New York completely.
All of New York. Okay.
All of New York. It's not a good situation.
It's a madhouse.
Yeah.
How long does it take you from New Jersey to get to back and forth from New York City?
If I went to Staten Island, it takes 30 minutes. Just go over the bridge. It's really fast. If you want to go to Manhattan, an hour and a half. Then if you want to go to Long Island, it could be like 4 hours. Traffic, you go 1 mile, it could take 10 minutes, 20 minutes to go 1 mile.
Wow.
You know, that many, you can't move. So.
Yeah, I remember this was in the 80s, though. Coming out of New York on a bus. It took us 6 hours to get off the island.
Wow.
I know it takes 2 hours by train to go to the Jersey Shore. So that does take 2 hours.
Wow.
And it's not like there's traffic on the tracks. So.
Yeah. Well, they stop and go. It's stop and go.
Wow.
Because there's a lot of stops all over, the whole Jersey Shore.
Right.
So.
A lot of people commuting.
Yeah, because everybody goes to New Jersey Shore for vacation or weekends because there's nothing like it. I love the Jersey Shore. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys. Well, I want to play. I want to give away 10 packs of seeds quick, so just stay on for a couple seconds. Let's give out some seeds quick. So I'm just doing a Streamway giveaway tool. And whoop.
Well, that's what it looks like when you're talking.
So hold on.
Joe, you give away seeds on your channel?
Never. This is a treat.
It's a test.
Hashtag Vineyard Chicks. Do you guys see that on your end?
Yep.
Okay, so hashtag Vineyard Chicks. So let's let them roll. So we're going to do quick 10 winners. We still got a lot to talk about. Let me get to my questions here. Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, Joe, can you drop that comment so we can see the Vineyard Chicks?
No.
Drop the comment. You can put the hashtag back up, but the comment.
It was going across in front of the girls.
Oh, whoop! There we go.
There you go.
Dropped it. What is the most memorable moment you had during your live stream? Something that really stands out, like, wow.
Like the most embarrassing moment, or just the...
Yeah, that's another question. What's your most embarrassing moment?
Answer that one.
Let's do that one.
Was the time that I hit my... Yeah, no, he got it. The time I hit myself in the face with my drumstick and got a black eye. That was the most humiliating. I was just like... There are drummers. There are like cool professional drummers watching me, and I just did that. Wow.
And probably when I sneezed and hit myself on the head and gave myself an egg on my guitar.
Oh yeah.
See, like I'm pretty normal in live streams.
What about that time you dropped your iPad? You get to catch it while playing piano.
That was cool. That was not like humiliating. Okay. I was proud of myself for that.
Anytime KK touches a button.
Okay, hold on. Stop it.
Stop the clock. Only when she messes
was
with.
not a button. That was a cord. And I still
No,
can't
but
figure out why
only
my
when she messes
microphone
with
was
cameras. When she messes with cameras, forget it.
I got it back. The one I can't figure out is the microphone. It wasn't working, so I unplugged the camera, thinking that would help.
You had 48V on.
Oh.
It was working a second.
No, it wasn't connecting to StreamYard. So we had some I think probably the worst things for me are like when we have technical issues and then we try to go live anyway. And then it's just awful because like I know it's wrong and then everyone's saying it in the chat and I can't do anything about it because I already spent 2 hours trying to fix it.
Like echoes.
Sometimes we have echoes. Sometimes our audio is really soft. And then sometimes like it clips the entire live and I can't fix it.
But how about your wow moments though? Like something like wow, that really happened, or whoa, this is really cool. Like I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe somebody's, whatever.
I think the one moment for me that like every time gets me is every time we do a request or a song that Bunky knows really well, and I start it in the wrong key and she nails the high note. She does that so often.
She's got a really good high range, and like you can see it sometimes. Bunky's singing a song, and all of a sudden she does something, and KK and I look at each other just like,
how did she do that?
Yeah.
So, to me, Bunky's range is very impressive.
It is very
It
impressive.
happens with her a lot.
Yeah, she's very wow in herself. Wow.
So, are there any? So, what's the best and worst response you've gotten? Because I know people put stuff in the chat or they watch it afterwards. What have you ever had any really, like, wow, I can't believe this song touched somebody's heart, or this song really made somebody mad? Have you gotten?
So we have a really
we do. We have a great YouTube community. We don't really get anything that bad on YouTube. One time on TikTok, we were doing a lot on TikTok for a while, and one time someone on TikTok said we were pitchy, and this one was so mad about it because she's swearing up. She's like, we were not pitchy. We did not go pitchy on it. Get your ears checked. She was not happy.
Okay.
She's got perfect.
She said,
she'll tell me and Bunky when we're pitchy. She's like, you're flat or you're sharp. She will let us know and she'll help us work on it. But that video, we were not pitchy. She was not happy.
I could not figure out why we got that.
Mine was it was on TikTok too. So I did this thing where I was playing an acoustic guitar and I was going all country. And we posted it on TikTok and I did a Taylor Swift song. If Taylor Swift was still country. And I got so many hate comments.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I got so many.
Taylor Swift used to be country and she switched to pop. So the modern Swiftie fans are just probably not happy about that.
They were not happy.
There was also that
We
one
took
thing
it
that
down.
like Trey used to do like spoon shorts. I don't know if anyone remembers
Oh yeah,
those.
I
I
used to do
remember.
that. It was just like, this song needs a spoon
And someone's just
solo.
like,
This
should've-
song didn't need anything. It was a funny one. Most of them are just like, it's funny to think about.
But I don't know, like sometimes we get requests that we do, like Somewhere Out There or 1,000 Years, and like there's some songs that just like genuinely touch people because of
memories,
people in their life. And those ones are always kind of like harder to get through because like this means so much to someone, and then you kind of like you feel it.
But outside of the music, I would think that there would be girls or even young boys. It doesn't matter that say, well, you know what, those 3 girls can do it. I think we can do it too. Brothers or sisters, whatever.
That would be cool.
That would be. I was gonna say, have you ever heard of anybody saying, "Hey, you guys inspired us. I think we're gonna try and do something like that"?
Not really. Our target, our current audience is mostly like I think the analytics said like 30 and over.
Okay.
So we don't have many kids watching our channel.
There was that one time when we played at the county fair, and there was like this little small group of 4-year-old children, and they were sitting there right in front of the stage. They were just sitting there, and they were staring up at Bunky like she was an angel with magic sparkles hitting from her hair. Like they were just like, wow. And she's playing guitar, and she keeps looking at them and then looking at us, just like, what are they doing? And they're just like the cutest thing, just staring at her in awe. It was so cute.
Well, she is an angel. She really is.
Sometimes.
Look at that, Angel.
She has her mom.
Okay.
If anyone's wondering what spoons are, Trey plays Mom's
No one's
kitchen
wondering
spoon.
what spoons are, Monkey.
Mom's
Everyone
kitchen
uses spoons.
Everybody uses spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Could you guys put them on your nose?
I can.
Can you?
I can.
I don't have a very
I struggle with some. I had like this whole thing where I went through the whole house looking at all the spoons. I'm just like, wonder if I can do this one. And I know which spoons I can and can't hang on my nose. Plastic spoons are hard. I think they're like slipperier or something. I can't balance plastic spoons on it. I told you why I know it. Girl, I can't do plastic spoons. I can do most metal spoons, mostly teaspoons. The tablespoons are a little hard. I think they're a little flatter. But
You're gonna have to be closer.
So.
But the question is why? Why would
Yeah,
you?
yeah, why?
Because I don't know.
The only spoons I can balance on my nose is those big ones that are for soup. The big ladles. The ladles. I can balance a ladle on my nose easily.
Oh my gosh, Trey.
Hey.
So for the guys that are in the chat, it's hashtag Vineyard Chicks.
Dude, stop it.
All one word.
All one word.
Yeah.
I like when you guys did the unplugged.
That was fun.
Yeah, I think you should do that like once a month at least.
You have
I
no
want to.
nose.
So
Oh my
actually,
God.
we didn't plan for that to happen at all. We get home from the gig. It's like 8 p.m.
You did it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's talent.
Dude, you can't flip it. It's
But like
cheating.
we get home from our gig at like 8 p.m. We go to take care of the animals. It's dark out. Everyone's tired, and like we get cleaned up. We're just sitting there and just like, I do not want to bring the piano inside because the keyboard I have is heavy. It is very heavy.
And I don't want to set up the whole drum set.
And it's in a very heavy case. So like we just noped right out of that one. So then we're just sitting there like wondering if we should cancel. And I have a very anti-cancel thing.
Especially
I
for
don't
the
know
Sunday
why.
morning ones.
I don't like canceling lives. There was that one time we slept through it.
Yeah. We didn't cancel it. We just slept through it. So.
I agree with Charles. I think it was an awesome worship.
Yeah, we
service.
literally
Awesome
practiced it
Yes.
once.
We
We
played
literally
the whole
practiced
set
it once
on
at
Saturday
midnight.
night. At midnight.
But you know that
But it
says
was
that
good.
says a lot. It says a lot about your character. You know that you don't want to cancel, especially a Sunday morning live.
Yeah.
It means a lot, not only to you, but it means a lot to some people because some people that's the only praise and worship they get. Because they don't either can't go out or won't go out or whatever, and that may be the only word they get for that day. So it says a lot about who you guys are for not wanting to cancel a live. We've never canceled a live one of ours, and it's only because we love being with the community, and it's hard to say no. We agree, see? Toby agrees. He agrees. Thank you, Toby. He's saying he may not always be right, but he's never wrong. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. Takes after you.
Right.
So David Gray's in the chat, and so when I did my registration video at the Jersey Shore, there was all these American flags. It looked amazing. It looked great. Then I'm looking. I'm like, there's an Indiana flag right there. What is that doing there? That should be a Rutgers flag. There should not be an Indiana flag. So I thought of David Gray right there.
Indiana flag.
Why is there an Indiana flag there?
Everybody, that's where they went to college.
Oh.
So if you go all the way down to Jersey Shore, you'll see every flag besides Rutgers. You'll see Notre Dame. You'll see Indiana like that. No Rutgers. I'm like, where's the Rutgers people? Jeez. Terrible. Okay, so we talked about your good and bad. When you guys were playing with each other, practicing with each other, have you been really mad at one another at one point?
Every single time we practice. Taylor and I are always.
What do you mean?
The look on Trey's face says it all.
So, like, the issue with it is that I have a very I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm A perfectionist, and B, I don't take people's feelings into account very well. Like, it's something I have to work on.
Struggles with.
So like when I say someone's flat or I say you're doing something wrong, I'm not like the nicest about it, and I've been trying to work on that for like over a year.
It's not that she's mean; she's just a little short, but she's getting better.
And so then like Bunky doesn't like it, and she has like every right not to. But then like we're just like bickering the entire day.
I tend to doodle.
And then Trey's there too.
I tend to doodle, and that gets her upset because I'm not focusing. So that's something I need to work on.
So like sometimes we have our moments, but like it usually works out.
Yeah. And like hanging out in the living room acoustic, that was something that was like, we didn't fight at all. We were just existing together. It was nice.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times that we get along,
but there's like
also a lot of bad times.
It goes back and forth.
Typical sisters.
Now, do you guys all write songs, or just one person writes?
We all do. Try, at least.
So Bunky is actually getting more involved. I know she's starting to try to write some songs independently, and we haven't been able to listen to them yet
because I keep deleting them because it's like I make a verse like I like hamburgers because I'm tired and I delete it.
But usually Trey takes the lyrics. She's better with rhyming, and then I build a melody around it. But recently I think I've been trying my hand a little bit. I haven't like done anything, so I haven't shown anyone, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're all trying to make songs.
But it's usually Trey being the poet, and then I finish it, and then Bunky makes a guitar lead.
I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it.
So there's been 92 to 94 people in the chat. For those that just came in, go over here. The link's down below. Go vote for Bunky. It's very, very important. Voting ends within the hour.
Me.
So this is your pretty much last chance. Let's get him in the top 50. So you get him in they might have to be top 30 or top 40, but if we get him in there 49, 50, if that's a possibility, anything could happen next round.
Yeah.
It all takes a song.
I just dropped the link again, so go to that link and vote, please.
Thanks so much, guys.
Let's get these girls in the top 50 if we can. Yeah. Or you can pin that to the top.
Let me see how.
You have to do it on the YouTube side, but yeah.
Okay.
It's funny also because Trey's a drummer. So she does her bass drum and she likes to drum. And so recently she's been sitting on a desk doing her score right next to Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
And Dad's like, hey, drum girl, can you go practice your drums if you want to make
I'm just like drumming on the table while I'm doing chemistry, and it's distracting Dad.
Yeah.
My bad.
There we go.
It's fun.
Okay, so right now we're going to go to our hashtag Vineyard Chicks. Let's see who the winners of seeds are going to be. Here we go. Let's let it roll. Do 10 of these quick. We got the wheel coming up for other prizes, but this is the way we give away seeds now. So we make sure we get winners out.
Who needs it?
Wanda Moses. So that's our first winner. Make sure you guys email me at GardenStateGardener@yahoo.com. GardenStateGardener@yahoo.com. Second winner. Purple Tea Bear. Next winner. I do miss the polka when I do this, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you miss the music.
Don't you know?
What are you doing? Singing
Yeah.
the polka.
Congratulations, Dark Lord Minute.
Dark Lord Minute. Congratulations.
Thank you for all the members and donations and everything to the channel. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It's the Marshmallow Man.
Oh my gosh, Bucky, don't break your arm.
No, I'm gonna break my arm on purpose, and it's gonna be on your head.
And thank you. It's the Marshmallow Man for becoming a member today. Thank you so much. Who's going to be the next winner? Who's going to be the next one?
Jesse's girl.
Jen's Hobby Nut.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, it's so
Miss Lisa.
close. No.
Gail.
Gail. Gail's been lucky here lately.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Gail. Got 3 more winners. 4 seeds. Kim G. Congratulations, Kim. Last 2 for seeds. Grace and Fire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Congratulations, Grace and Fire.
Lazy Daisy.
Jesse.
Lazy Daisy. I'll take that one too.
Congratulations.
Rick.
You're never living down the Lazy Daisy ahead.
Rick. Yeah.
That's your
Rick the
forever name
Lion.
now, Mr. Jesse.
I guess I need to grow some daisies now, huh?
You guys got to watch the replay for that again and get a good laugh.
That was so funny.
Lazy Daisy.
Lazy Daisy.
Oh, you should have seen the way we were just dying.
Lazy Daisy, hey, Jesse and Lisa.
Lazy Daisy from the jungle.
Where did the jungle
Pretty
come
much.
from?
Yeah, the jungles of Texas.
Like,
I love that.
That was awesome.
that
So
was so
fun.
funny.
Never thought I'd actually like AI.
That's the first time I ever heard that. I mean, you think of Siri, but you don't think of it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I guess it could be useful in some applications, but like using it to take over what artists and
world.
musicians are doing. Eh.
So with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all forgot?
Every year.
That happens every year.
You forgot?
I did.
Trey.
I know. Hey, in fairness, I forgot my birthday until the week before. So.
Well, you got a week before. It's next week, so you're good.
Wait, which one is next week? Mother's Day.
Father's Day.
Father's Day is later. Gonna ask.
Father's Day is in June.
Next week.
You know, Mother's comes first.
We'll probably do like baking or something.
Yeah, we'll probably be. Oh, is it on a Monday?
Sunday. It's always on a Sunday.
Probably Saturday, Sunday.
I did not know that.
I've
So we
always
can
done
do the
Sunday.
Monday, maybe the Monday before or the Monday after.
Maybe Monday after.
Do either all mom songs or all songs that mom likes.
So, guys, the Vineyard Chicks are at number 77. So,
Wow, they're almost close to 50.
getting closer, getting closer.
One closer.
So, Go and vote, guys. Go and vote. Every little thing matters. I'm getting all the emails right now. This is awesome. Because every time you're supposed to win, you're supposed to write that you won, so you don't forget, and so I get stuff out.
Right. Get everybody sending them.
I do forget to send emails a lot that I won.
Yeah, I forget to send emails that I submitted stuff for school, so don't feel too bad about it.
Okay, so how has time involved with your parents working with you with your music? Are they involved as much now as they were 2 or 3 years ago? Or are they letting you evolve a little bit to what you want to do?
So the biggest role that our parents play as far as what we play on Mondays go is parental guidance. They approve every request we do
before we listen to them. Just in case it's a bad song.
Sometimes there's ones that are clear and then I don't feel great about it, so I have them re-review it. So they mostly just make sure it stays family friendly and that we're not like doing anything awful.
Now, Dad has taken over the Vineyard Chicks music account just because that account is being the official music channel. There can be like weird people on it, so Dad takes over. We don't get to see the comments or emails from them until Dad sees them first, just for safety. So he's our security. Manager. If you go to one of our concerts, he's got a security hat on and a security shirt on.
He's the bouncer.
As far as actually playing music, that's always been something that I manage.
She's in charge.
Because I probably know what I'm doing most.
The boss.
But Mom and Dad are very involved as far as that sounded off or just making sure we're playing things that are good to be playing.
Now, criticism. Do you sometimes take feedback as criticism or do you take it as feedback?
So we've taken advice from Lazy Days Ahead and Miss Lori. And we've like emailed people and showed them videos like, what do you think could be better? And so sometimes we ask for feedback. I don't really appreciate it as much when someone like comments on a video like, okay, this was terrible actually.
Yeah,
just because it was uncalled for.
Yeah, right. If you're gonna criticize, then you should tell them what's wrong about it, and don't be just rude. Because then you don't know if you can hurt someone's feelings. I mean, especially considering that there's like a clearly young person there, you should be considerate about how she might feel. You shouldn't be rude about it.
But we do go ask for feedback a lot. Yeah. Sometimes it's with our parents. Sometimes it's with family members or people we see in person. Sometimes it's people over the internet. But we do ask for feedback a lot.
And I think that's important. Because I coached for 16 years of high school ball. So there's a ways to go about how do you teach something and how do you not criticize something? How do you make it a teaching moment? I see some coaches, I look at coaches, I'm like, what are you doing? You're yelling at a kid at a certain way. The kid's not learning. You're just yelling. If you're coaching, you're trying to learn, you're trying to become a better ball player or a football player, whatever you want to say. There's just different ways to teach you to go about it to make that person better or to achieve more in a certain kind of way. So it's just different ways to ask for that, either, feedback. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
That's just so important. And I see your dad as, your number one cheerleader, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't wear little skirts.
Yeah. With pockets.
Why did you have to ask that?
Now, I hear, KK, she could wear dresses, but somebody else, needs a lot more pockets. Well, Bunky, what do you like to wear?
I actually
You gotta be closer.
I probably like to be more fancy, like big dresses, like fancy dresses. I actually really like being
She
fancy.
really likes fashion.
She likes to dress up.
Designing little outfits. She really likes dressing up.
Now, how about heels?
Oh,
I love heels. I've never been able to wear heels except for one time, but I loved it.
You'll get heels when you're older.
Don't forget hats.
And hats. Oh my gosh, yes.
Hats.
She loves hats.
Well, you had the Kentucky Derby, right? When everybody's wearing those funky hats, you know.
He's got the perfect face for a hat.
What?
You look good in hats.
I love it.
Speaking of hats, Mr. Jesse and Mr. Charles, you guys have matching hats on right now.
Yeah, mine's a different color because of the green screen, but yeah,
it's kind of
same
see-through.
thing.
So, Jesse and Lisa, what's been your most memorable lazy daisy adventure that you guys have had?
Well, every trip we go on is an adventure.
True.
A memorable one.
Memorable one. Yeah, memorable one.
Well, I guess the one for us would have been last year when we went to the meetup at Lake Tenkiller for the Mid-America meetup. And then we got the call, the hospice folks called and said, or through my sister, said, we need to get home. And that's when the week we lost my mom. So that was the most memorable. But you know what was memorable about it was when we got the call, how everybody from the community jumped in to help us not only tear down all our stuff, because we had a canopy, we had tables, we had all our monitors, and we had computer stuff set up. We're going to do a fishing tournament, and we were going to anchor. We were going to basically be the news anchor for the tournament, and we had to break it all down and get in an RV and head home. But if it wasn't for the community, we probably wouldn't have been able to do it that quick. And you know, they kind of helped us basically get our head straight before we got on the road. So that was probably the most memorable. But we've had a lot of good trips, and we've had.
I mean, the ones going across country are memorable. You know, we go through Utah and
we get to
Idaho,
meet when we meet other YouTubers that are out there. It's amazing. You know, we've met just about somebody from every state. You know, and either passing by or stopping.
Have you came to Michigan yet?
Not yet.
You know,
it's on the radar though.
Yeah, it has. You know, once Michigan gets about 85 to 100, then we'll consider it there. I'm not a cold person. I can't handle the cold.
Yeah, but that's too
hot.
hot.
I can't handle it. We're gonna be just like sweat hug.
Sweat hug. Yeah.
It's too hot to hug you, but hi.
Yeah.
Oh, it don't matter. We're all walking.
I love snow.
We're all walking.
I love snow.
In somebody
on a postcard.
I love snow on a
snow cone.
I love snow on a cone.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
So I have a question for all you guys. What's been your favorite part about connecting with your audience during your live streams?
The laughter.
We start with the laughter.
You did not wait for it.
That's good. The laughter is always great. That's it should be fun doing this, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's a question. That's a question for everybody here.
I think it's the relationships we make with the people in the chat. You know, you see them more often, and then you get to know them, and it's just
it's fun.
You're all family.
And I think everybody here can relate because you all do lives, but I think the YouTube lives, are what really not only inspire us, but they keep us going because you guys are like family, right?
Right.
And who doesn't want to be around family?
Right.
So it helps us that way by doing lives. If we had never done lives, I don't think our YouTube page would be as fun or as it wouldn't be just. It would just be a video. It'd be a storage place for videos. But lives bring it. I mean, it just brings a whole new definition, a whole new element to YouTubing. You know, so.
Yeah, you notice when somebody's that show up every week, and then they're not there for a couple weeks. You noticed it.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
Okay, Kika. Why do you always? I like calling you out. It's funny.
KK.
Every single time we do an interview, I just kind of like try to duck out of questions I don't know how to answer, and every single time she calls me out. I don't know. Like I think a huge part of it is just like
like you guys were saying, building relationships with people, but also just like getting to know the people in your community, because like there's only so much you can learn about someone from watching their videos and reading their comments, and like them being in your chat, it kind of like it shows off your personality, but it also shows off theirs.
And it's fun.
And you kind of like learn things about each other, and you kind of know them more as human beings. And so like you're able to empathize with them more, I think.
I think my favorite part is being able to help people.
That's awesome.
Because like you're able to not only communicate, but also able to just feel closer to them. And some people aren't actually able to go places and spend time with their friends or their family, whether they live too far away or they like actually can't leave their house or whatever it is. And then that's like a huge part of their lives. And you know that that's important to them.
Right.
But then there's also the side of people asking for prayers or asking for help, and we can actually pray for them, and we can help them, and we can be there for them, and we can do things to help people. And that's really important to me, because that's not something we'd ever really done at that much, like that we could do that much. And now we can raise money on our channel to help people. We can raise awareness for people, ask our friends and our family and our community to help people and pray for them, and like we can help these people, and it's very important.
It's a great outreach tool.
It is.
And I think one of my favorite times of year is Christmas because of that. For 2-3 years now, we've done this thing where every Christmas we dedicate our entire live stream and every super chat and everything we normally get from YouTube, and we would like to use it to help the community. And it's just one of my favorite things to do, because you are able to help people and like quite genuinely have an effect in helping them.
You can see that joy that you can spread, and you see Mr. Jesse and Miss Lisa talk about it so much.
Yeah,
it's better to give than to receive, because then you receive so much spiritually, just seeing how happy that makes them.
Yeah. Emotionally too. You receive a lot emotionally.
Yeah, I think that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So I want to point out Alaska Cruise 25. You guys can still go.
That's right.
I know we're looking forward to it.
When you guys started, I was like, 2025 is never going to come.
Yeah.
It's next year. It's coming right around the corner next year, but we're getting excited.
You're going to be 19.
7 months away, 2025.
Yep.
What is the drinking age? No.
I think it's still 21. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm totally gonna film the
21,
first time she drinks.
No, you're not.
Oh yes,
No.
I am.
See, this is why
And
I'm
I'm gonna
never going to
post
do
it.
anything interesting ever.
And when she gets her wisdom teeth removed, I'm gonna record that too. I'll
I
post
still have
it.
my wisdom teeth. That's why I'm so wise.
So I don't have to.
No. So you don't have to pull
It's
them.
not gonna make you any wiser.
Unless they're,
No, I just don't
unless
want
they're
you to
bothering you.
Okay, well, the first time you drink, I will.
Yeah.
Drinking
Age is 75.
Well, I've got a long way to wait.
In Australia, it's 18.
Yeah. Some places it's 18, but I think in all of US and even in the all the cruise ships we've ever been on, it's been 21.
I think in New Jersey it changed in 1981. It was 18 until 1981.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I was in school, Joe, it was 18. You could drink when you were 18. Well, then when I turned 21, a month after I turned 21, they changed it, moved it up to 21. So I didn't
Can
have
you
to wait.
imagine just like waiting
It was
until
like,
you're
wow.
18?
Just like waiting, you turn 18, and then you're just like, what?
Yeah. Now you turn 18 and change it to 21. I know those guys were upset, but it is what it is. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Trust me, drinking's no big deal.
So Jesse, what's your the Lazy Daisy
Lazy Daisy.
your playlist
I
when you guys are out?
I'm sorry. What's our
What is
playlist?
what's your favorite playlist?
You talking about for music, or you?
Yeah,
talking
well,
about
I know you guys are on
video?
YouTube the whole time, so you guys are always live. But before you went live, what is your playlist? What's your favorite? Like, what kind of music are you playing? Do you have a playlist? Do you just put the radio on?
Oh,
well,
when I worked and when I'm here by myself, I'll put smooth jazz on.
Yeah,
I love smooth
all
jazz.
she does is smooth jazz.
I love smooth jazz.
And I like classic rock myself. Classic rock, like the Eagles and all the old rock and roll stuff.
So where does Jim Croce fit in there? I guess classic.
Well, he's from the 70s. You know, we grew up listening to Jim Croce, and in them days that was borderline. You know, it was borderline rock and roll, but it was more contemporary. They called it back then, I think.
Wow.
But yeah, Jim Croce was he was a bad Leroy Brown. You know, he was the baddest man in the whole dang town.
Don't mess around.
But that's our playlist, and also, you know, growing up, we listened to a lot of Tejano. I did, or my mom and dad did, listen to a lot of Tejano music. So I love Tejano music, Mexican music, and I played drums to just about every style. I played Christian music, I played rock and roll, country, a little bit of everything.
That's cool. Wow.
But I think, you know, as far as videos are concerned, I don't know if you guys watch a lot of YouTube videos, but my playlist for videos is the DIY kind of stuff. I love DIY or you know, how to build things, how to, you know, I love the construction videos. I watch this one channel called Victory Outdoor Services. It's about concrete. I love that kind of stuff.
KK likes watching cute cat videos.
Cat videos.
Cute cat videos.
I like watching
bio. I also watch bio videos.
Yeah, if you go on KK's personal account, KKVCH,
there's like
it's
3
biology videos, cute cat videos, and then like videos in the community that we watch in live streams and stuff.
And more recently, video games.
Yeah.
Video game playthroughs.
Video game music. She really likes electric swing, which is like someone takes like jazzy music,
that's how it's called.
and then they like it. They make it very like a lot of modern sounds. It's really cool.
Well, and you hear the music that we play before our lives, right? We love that kind of stuff.
That's very.
Yeah,
So
bluesy, you know, rockabilly, that kind of stuff. It's just really good music.
Oh yeah.
So Charles, what's on your playlist?
That's gonna be easy. The girls probably already know the Skillet. I like Skillet.
Number one
and-
Skillet fan. That was your. Yep.
Had no idea who that was.
Yeah, we had no idea who that was who voted
I
for
was
us.
trying to be anonymous.
Number one Skillet. Who could that be?
I don't know this anonymous.
Yeah, it's an anonymous person. Number one Skillet fan. I have no idea. It's totally Mr. Charles.
So, Charles, how did you get started with bushcrafting and survival skills?
It was just mainly because growing up when I did grow up with my grandpa, he was an old mountain man, so that was just normal living for him. He would show me different little things, and half of it would stick. And from there, and that's the way the channel started, because it was just me going to show stuff for my kids, and then it would be there, you know. And I did like 3 videos. My second video got like 40,000 views.
Wow.
And right after that, YouTube shut it down, locked it because it got hacked. And they never fixed it. And then, what was it, like 4 years later, 5 years later, they said, it's open. You can start uploading again. So I said, might as well. And I made a video, and that's when I started coming back to you. Well, for that channel.
Right. That's awesome.
I've always did YouTube when it first started. Always had a channel.
Wow.
And I've always been in trouble with YouTube. I had a gaming channel that I had 86,000 subscribers in probably less than a month, and had somebody say that'd make me intro for my videos, and I said, okay, that sounds good. And they use music that they shouldn't have, and back then there was no strikes or warnings or anything. If you did anything in copyright, boom, your channel's gone.
Oh wow.
And that's what happened.
Oh man.
Yeah, the first time you visited our channel as your Stock Gamer channel, it was like, who is this? Because, like, we know Bushcraft Diva, that's obviously you.
Yeah.
But Stock Gamer is like, who is that? And so Dad explored the channel for us, and it was you.
So I wanted to answer Karma in the chat. She asked earlier, it was Victory Outdoor Services, Karma. Victory Outdoor Services. His name is Ryan.
They're from Michigan.
And they're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh, we went there once.
We did?
Well, you didn't. I did.
So, KK, what inspires your songwriting process?
So I usually just do the melodies and jingles, but I usually just like whatever's kind of stuck in my head. Whenever I'm like not thinking about anything, I'm just like playing random stuff. I don't know, it just kind of happens. But like I start with like a basic 8 to 12 measure, like play around on the piano so you have like 4 to 6 different chords that you can repeat. And basically the thing with the jingle is that I want it to be able to loop well. And then after that, I just keep adding with instruments that I think would sound cool. And then like I ended up with like some jingles that kind of sound almost jazzy because I had been like exploring a little bit of I forgot what it's called. It's like electro swing or techno swing or something like that.
It's electro swing.
And that kind of like bled into what I was working on. But as far as like full songwriting goes, I usually just try to I don't want to say feel because that doesn't make any sense.
It does. Don't worry. It only doesn't make sense to you.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't. So like it basically just kind of like listen to the lyrics and like what the point of the song is, and then try to like build an atmosphere around it.
Something that matches the rest of what she's going.
She's got it.
To build onto the feel she's going for.
How about nerves and stage fright?
That's me.
That's right. Yeah, funnily enough, though, Bunky's actually been showing a little bit of shyness in front of an audience. Just a little bit.
Just a bit.
Not like where she's like scared or anything or hiding behind people, but she like kind of mellows out a little bit and doesn't move around as much when she's in front of a real live audience.
We've like started with the idea that like, well, Trey is the tallest first off.
So like everyone thinks I'm the oldest most of the time because
And so
I'm
everyone
tall
thinks
and
you're
I
the
talk.
And everyone thinks she's the band leader and she's the most talkative, especially like in front of a crowd. So we started like she says more on the Vineyard Chicks channel because it makes more sense. And I blank so hard and so often. Like we did the Gene Watson concert this one time, and I had bullet points of exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring up so much. I had the list.
She practiced it. Mr. Jesse saw it. We sent the video. She practiced. She had all of her talking points. She practiced them. She was ready.
We get up there. I look at the people in the audience and I just kind of like blink at them.
Not a word. I didn't have the list, so I had to like try to remember what she said. Okay. So hi everyone. We're the Vineyard. No, we're joyful. We're so I feel like I ad-libbed the entire concert.
And so since then we've been trying to like get her to
make sure that I have the bullet points too in case she blanks again.
Because it happens too much.
She's working on it though.
Fair was
but
like
it's easier to
okay.
get settled like after you're 2 songs into a set.
Right.
Because then it's like, oh yeah, I know I am here.
I know I am here.
Stage fright was okay in the fair because like I've been there, but the places recently I haven't been there and I didn't feel secure. I didn't feel safe. Like
She doesn't know it.
I didn't know it.
You'll get used to it.
I definitely get stage fright. I used to get it all the time. I was always afraid to speak. Believe
Yeah.
it or not, everybody goes, "You're not shy." Oh, I'm so shy. But I tell you what, the
What I
more
try to tell people, but they don't believe me. I tell them I'm the shy one. Lisa's the one. I'm the introvert. She's the extrovert.
Not buying that at all.
No, it's so obvious. Can't you tell?
Yeah. See?
Just watch them. You clearly don't watch their lives.
I tell you what, the more I have done YouTube, the more I'm ready to go in public. I could do public speaking. I could do all that now.
Yeah,
I have
it's
that
really
confidence to
practice.
go up and talk.
I
and
think
It makes a difference.
I think public speaking or speaking to crowds is probably the most feared.
It's the hardest to do.
Yeah, everybody's afraid of speaking in public. Not everybody, but most people.
Except Trey.
I've never had a problem with that. I've had a lot of moments where I just like meet people and I started talking to them. This one time we were at Wendy's, and I just like there was this girl there my age, and she was just like there, and we started talking, and then we just hung out the entire time. It was
I've
I was,
never
like,
once
6.
had that.
It was like 6, and KK kept coming over. He was like, "Who is she? Why are you talking to her?" And I was just like, "I don't know."
Yeah, the thing with me is like I have to have a couple of minutes
to know the person.
To get to know like, is it safe?
If you guys come, when you guys come and meet her, she'll be a
Kinda
little
shy
quiet for like the first 5 minutes, and then you can't contain her. Then you can enjoy it. It's like starting a motorcycle or a chainsaw. You got to get it going. The first few times it's just a couple sputters, but then once it's started, it's loud.
Sometimes you got to choke it a couple of times
No, never.
for it to start. Then you shut the choke off.
Charles, were you a little shy? Or you're always able to speak up and say what you want and never.
I've always, because I kind of grew up that way. I was in the carnival, so I had to talk to people to make money.
Oh.
So I always pretty much a salesman. And the only time I got really nervous is when I was bowling, and it was I was on the major news because I was getting ready to bowl, and I have a weird way of bowling. I only use 2 fingers. I don't put my thumb in the ball, and I have to stand in the next lane because my curve is so weird. And I was three strikes away from getting a 300, and this was on live TV. And my uncle comes up to me and says, "Do you know if you get these next 3 strikes, you're going to be famous in front of live TV rolling a 300?"
Oh.
Wow.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
He never said anything. I was just bowling. I didn't even know where I was at in the thing or anything. I ended up with I think a 287.
Oh,
That's not bad.
I bombed right after that.
Oh. Don't mind my sister behind me. She's just
Demolishing
the room.
Do you girls go bowling?
Nope.
I did.
We went bowling a couple times when
on her
we
birthday.
Were really, really
we had
little.
a 2 or 3 year streak. We were like from 7 to.
I think Dad told you guys a little
6
bit
to
about
8,
that
maybe.
birthday last night.
Yeah, maybe like 6 to 8 years old.
Never
Trey and
been
I used to.
bowling once.
Yeah,
I'm terrible at it.
No, she wasn't awful. She'd get the ball down the lane for a while, and then it would slip into the gutter.
She aimed for it.
I went in the gutter, and I don't mean I went the ball in the gutter. I went in. I walked a little too close, and I slipped and fell, and I could not get off. I was stuck in the lane. So like they have the lanes a little bit slippery and stuff.
Yeah, they wax them. Yeah.
Yeah, so that the balls will roll smoothly. And I went too far. I slipped. I fell. I'm very clumsy, and I slid. Oh, I was soft. I cry a lot, and especially when I was little, I would cry if I couldn't find my Sunday shoes. I was I was hysterical. I was just sitting there, squirming, trying to get back, sobbing. I thought I was gonna slide back down I was gonna slide all the way down there to where the bowling pins are, and that big black metal thing was gonna come down and demolish me. I was terrified. And then this dude with special shoes on is just like.
She had to have been like 6.
I was so small. I was terrified. Sorry.
So I was around 16 years old, and I was going on a date. It was to the bowling alley. And a girl I was going with, her name was Sandy. She goes, yeah, they do the electric slide there, too. So the only thing on my mind is electric slide was diving into the pins. That's what I'm waiting. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to see the electric slide. I want to do it. This sounds really awesome. And I remember going to her, when's the electric slide going to happen? She goes, she looks at me, no, the song. I'm like, oh.
Big letdown.
I didn't know that. I'm like, I'm looking forward to the electric slide the whole time.
That's it. No more dates for you.
And just let you guys know with Charles, the Bushcraft family, he started me when I first started my channel. He made my little icons down below. He did the little emoji guys. So he went out of his way. He actually came to me. He said, hey, Joe, you need some help? I could do this for you. And so he made all the emojis for me on Garden State Gardener. So that's something I'll never forget.
That's so sweet.
So that was pretty cool. So some of the stuff we're going to give away today. I got a coffee mug on kind of a big deal.
I love that.
That's
mug.
beautiful.
That is, oh my gosh. That is like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm going to have at my house. I'm not like the weirdest stuff at my house.
I have just a gnome, a garden door gnome, and he actually painted.
I think KK might be able to fit in there.
That's so cute.
Okay, just for context, KK is not that short. Ooh.
This is a crochet kit.
I still haven't knitted the lamb. I haven't had time. I want a lamb crochet kit and I haven't been able to.
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Is that lamb chop?
That's a goat.
The
That's
goat.
The goat?
Yeah, that's a goat.
And I don't know if we're going to get everything, but gut health book hacks. It's a little book.
Well, that's good.
Make your gut microbiome work for you.
Cool.
And as I say, Grow Big TV in here, you know, a healthy soil equals a healthy you, a healthy plant, which means a healthy you and a healthy world. So everything starts with the soil.
Yeah.
I got 2 of these herbal handbooks.
We've been looking for that one, right? Is that the one we're
No, I think I have one of those.
Yeah, you might have one. I get this all the time. I keep on. Everybody said great things about this book, so I keep on.
Yeah, I won one.
Got a pound of love.
Ooh, yeah. Mom made this really cute bag out of that big pound cake you gave KK. Now I was kind of expecting it to be edible.
I to use it.
I was kind of expecting it to be edible. The cake. Pound cake.
Yeah, I know. I kind of get that.
Cake.
I like when they had those big cakes. I love giving those big cakes away. And I got a couple of these. You can make.
Ooh. Oh, that's really cute.
That's a cute one. I'm gonna get back to
So that's
Can you
coconut cake.
Coconut cake.
Coconut
Okay.
cake. Oh,
Karen coconut cake.
Yep. So let's get to the polka for a little bit. It's already. We got just 15 minutes left to vote. And if you don't want any of these, you could always choose seeds or give it to someone else. And let's let this roll. Just a note, there is no Sunday Funday next week because it is Mother's Day. And I want to spend time with my mom.
Next week? Yes, he
Yes.
said that. I thought it was more than a week.
It's on the 12th, Trey.
You guys haven't gotten the picture. We're all terrible at time management.
So make sure you guys go vote for the Vineyard Chicks. The link is right here, and it's pinned up top.
Yep. Go vote, please.
So
Yep,
please
we got
go
15
vote.
minutes till it ends.
15 more minutes to vote. 15
And it
or-
goes for charity too. So it just not.
Yeah.
changes.
So here we are. Here's the wheel. Let me shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So if you are a member, you're automatically put on a wheel.
Hey, I saw her name.
Wow.
I saw Lazy Days ahead.
How that wheel
Bushcraft
has
family.
changed over the years.
I saw Miss Lisa.
I've seen all three.
Yep.
I saw Miss Lisa.
Yeah. Joe, what's the most amount of entries have you had on a wheel?
There's a deer.
It was like 155.
Woo!
Total. Because if you're a member, you're automatically put on,
Right.
depending on what your status is with it. Then if
Right.
you leave a comment, then you get put on one more. So it just adds on up. So right now there's 105.
But the highest is 155. That's a lot.
So here we are. We got a pound of love. That's the first one to give away. So here we go. Let's go. Whoop. Mountain Grandma.
Mountain Grandma. Yep.
So the only thing, you have to be in the chat to win. So if you're in a chat, you just make sure you say, yes, I'm here. And if, yes, I want it. You got to say something that we know that you're in a chat. So you got to be in the chat to win.
You got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it.
I just said that.
You did.
Same one, yeah.
Oh, the coconut cake.
You guys are not beating the allegations of every drummer shares a brain cell. Oh no, it's totally a thing.
So here's the next one, coconut cake. Susan Goulet. So just let me know if they're in a chat, guys. Just let me know if they're here.
We're watching. So
And if
far,
they're
nobody.
here, make sure you guys speak up.
Yeah, I have not seen Mountain Grandma. Oh, there she is.
There's Mountain Grandma.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so that's one winner. So we are looking for Susan Goulet. And
Goulet.
so here goes the gnome. So good luck, guys. Good luck.
Ooh, it's so cute.
Two hands in there.
MT Homestead.
MT Homestead.
Now, I don't think MT Homestead is here.
Yeah,
but they-
Montana Homestead.
Is that really it?
No, it's not.
Miss Suzanne is in the chat. She said thanks.
What did you say? Yeah, Tammy's in the chat. But Susan Goulet, we haven't seen her yet, right?
Yes, she said.
Oh,
thank
she
you.
says yes. Okay.
Yes.
So that's 2 out of 3 winners so far. Now we got let's get the pickle out. I'm kind of a big dill.
Kind of a big.
Who wants it?
I'm a big deal.
Oh, just passed it.
That's Derby music.
Idaho Garden Girl.
Nice, Stephanie.
Coolest mug in the world.
So let me see. Let me know if you guys see her. Now we got the goat. Who's the
Probably
goat?
not here. She's probably in Idaho right now.
There goes the goat. Helen Ford.
Helene Ford.
Helen has been helping me out since pretty much since we started too. So congratulations to Helen Ford.
Yeah.
Have not seen Idaho Garden Girl yet.
Hey, if she's been with you a long time, you're right, Joe? Because I remember her when she was a Chevrolet.
It's been a long, long time.
Long time.
Long time. Now we got the princesses.
Oh.
Dawn and Holla, having fun.
Down and holla, Dawn and holla.
Dawn and Holla, having fun. And they were in a chat before, so they should be here.
Congratulations.
So, congratulations. Let's see if they're still here, though. So I'm looking.
There they are.
Yeah, there they are. Seeds.
There they are.
They want
Here, seeds. Oh, it's back. So the princess kit is back. So they get choose seeds. Let's choose seeds here. Okay, so we're gonna do the princess kit is back. We're gonna do it again. Here goes the princess kit. Let me shuffle. Barb Brownlee.
Barb Brownlee.
She's in here. I saw her just a minute ago. I think it was. Oh, or maybe is it Barb Brownlee?
I don't know.
There's MB Heritage Farms. Welcome in. Good to see you. So looking for Barb Brownlee, and she should be in the chat. So I guess you gotta find out if she wants it.
Joe, if you land on my name, I want bacon seeds.
I see Larissa.
Man, I hope they keep on giving. Hope it's a perennial.
Right?
We got to figure that out. You know, genetics today, we should be able to make that happen.
Right? I know.
Yeah. There she is.
There it is. There. Congratulations. Okay, herbal handbook. Herbal handbook. Greg Bryson. Congratulations, Greg. Greg is a member, which is awesome. So congratulations to Greg Bryson.
Greg lives about 30 miles away from me.
Oh, how about that? Now, Greg might have already won that book. I'm not sure. So we'll find out. Greg has won so much stuff on his channel. It's awesome. Love it. It's amazing when you do these contests and you get to, there it is.
There he is. Thank
There
you
you
very
go.
much.
He's a long time winner. The guy wins all the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. Another herbal handbook. We got two of these. Wanda Moses.
Wait, didn't she win earlier?
Yes, she did.
Yes. Yep.
She's a two-time winner tonight.
Congratulations to Wanda Moses.
Give that girl a Koopy doll.
And the last one for tonight is the gut health hacks. Gut health. There we go.
MT
Hey,
again.
another double winner.
MT Holmes said no, another double winner, but he's not around.
He's not around. So what I'm going to do, okay, so Wanda Moses is choosing seeds.
Yes,
I see
she
that.
Okay.
So we're going to do two more of these. We're going to do the gut health again and a herbal handbook. And so let's start off with the herbal handbook.
I'll take it.
We have one.
Oh,
We have
that same one?
Yes.
And we got Wanda Moses. So congratulations with the seeds. Okay, herbal handbook. Lady Bird loves.
Lady Bird loves handbooks.
Lisa is probably sleeping right now because it is in the UK and it's
Yeah, she's probably not going to be there.
Nope. So let's do another winner. Same book.
Same book.
Serena.
Serena Unreal. I don't remember seeing Serena.
Congratulations to Serena. And the gut health hacks. Here it goes. Last one's the gut health hacks.
Yay. Look.
Congratulations, Serena. Idaho Garden Girl.
What's the girl but the wrong girl?
Yeah.
And I don't think she's here, but so that is today's winners. The other prize will go back till next week.
There you go.
Or not next week, the following week. So let's talk about survival seeds. You guys are crushing it. There it is. Look at that. Love it. Look at the shirts. Everything's popping up.
The shirts are available on Lazy Daisies. Lazy Days Ahead. Merch bonfire. So if you want one, they're available. That's the front, and then here's the back.
Yeah. Oops.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Nope, right there. That's good. Courtesy of Mickey at Critter Creek.
Yep. So Mickey is the one that designed the shirts. So he gets all the credit.
Yep.
Yep. Mickey from Critter Creek.
The contest really exploded really good.
We need to get him to criticize. We need him to get to criticize Joe's channel. Joe needs a logo.
I got to find. I still have like 30 or 40 shirts somewhere in this house, and I have no idea where they're at. I know I'm out of 2X and I'm out of 3X and all the big ones. I know I had medium and large and extra large. But it's amazing how many people. When I first sold those shirts, everybody wanted 2, 3, 4X. It was like boom, 4X, boom, 3X. I'm like, wow.
Well, but in general, Americans are bigger than most folks. We really are, and I mean, it's just the nature of our beast, and so we're larger than. So, for example, if you order a shirt from China and you order extra large, for me, it's like a small. They're small. Their large is a lot smaller than ours. You know, so. But
could you stop looking?
I don't want to. Well, I'm definitely not going to be ordering from China.
No.
That's kind of crazy. So, how did you girls come up with the 6?
We were trying to find. Yeah,
I know this one.
Go ahead.
So we were trying to find the seeds that we would. 1, could save seeds easily, and 2, be able to grow on patio and small containers for people who don't have exactly big yards.
Right, and we were trying to find seeds that were nutritionally beneficial in more ways than one. Now, we did not take into account, because we also have the seeds we grow indoors, like lettuce and stuff like that. And then we also have the fruit that we grow on our orchard, and then our meat. So we did not take into account those ones. But from those other nutrients that we would be lacking in, The 6 seeds we chose were the 6 most beneficial that we could find.
Okay, guys, one last thing. The voting's going to close any second. So this is the last chance you can vote. Otherwise, it's closed. So go for it. Go for it. Go for it. So, okay, let me go back to banner. So, yeah, I think it's. I hope you guys do this every year. I just hope you think about changing up what you're going to choose, or do the same thing for like. Let me do this again. Like choose a different tomato.
Yeah, we might change it up a little bit.
Honestly, it's still open for 59 minutes.
And how about you, Charles? Would you change it up on your end too?
Probably. I'll be more prepared next time. Because I thought maybe 5-10 people would say, "Hey, yeah, send me some seeds."
Right.
And I was like, "Holy moly!" There's a lot of people that want seeds.
Yeah, it's interesting to see who enters the contest.
Yeah.
Like for example, my Peter Pepper contest is only 3 people that entered this year. Funky won it last year, and so the prizes are 6. There's 6 prizes of $100, so $100 each for each vegetable. And you had Peter Pepper. There's only 3 people, I believe. So I got to go through everything.
People were intimidated by the 9-year-old when she won.
But the other,
no, we're not beating this guy. She's insane. She's gonna blow up. She's gonna have like a 7-foot pepper. We're not. They all got scared.
But for some of the others, then you have the sunflower contest, and so many people enter. So it's interesting to see because you want it difficult and different, but at the same time, you want people to enter it.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, he was thinking it ended. So they've got until 8:59 Central for voting.
Oh, so you got one more hour.
Still, yes, yes.
Oh, we still got time, folks. Yeah. We still got time to get them on up there.
So, Charles, what is your favorite tool or gear for bushcraft activities?
Tool?
Yeah.
Knowledge.
There you go. That's a good way to put it. I'm just jumping around
doing this stuff because the 2020 thing happened and everybody became preppers and all this. They're experts and stuff. And like the bug out bags, you see people with the bug out bags, and it's brand new stuff.
Right.
And they're experts on it. And it's like, how do you know that stuff works? Because you never use it before.
Right.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
The only thing you do is keep on teaching, preaching, and people will hook up to and start doing things.
Yeah.
You did good. And let me see. So this is the last question for all you guys. What do you visualize your YouTube page next year? Like, what's your goals? What do you want to achieve the rest of the year on your YouTube page? Is there something you really want to work on to do something to help more people, or what you want to do? What's your goals for your channel?
Who wants to go first? Got it. Mr. Charles? I like calling people out. I'm sorry.
I like giving people hot peppers.
Channel might be changing. You can kind of go look at the Bushcrafty channel and kind of get a hint where it might be changing. I don't want to say nothing right now because it might jinx it.
Okay.
A surprise too.
Surprising. It's good.
Yeah.
Lazy Daisy.
Lazy Daisy.
That was so funny.
He's lazy on the daisy. There you go.
Yeah, Lazy Daisy. And I'm always driving Miss Daisy around. So right. But no, I think for us, I think KK touched on something when she was talking earlier about, you know, the feeling of helping people is just so tremendous. And, you know, we get joy in helping. We get joy in doing. We get in giving, and we like making people happy, a smile. Because there are so many people in especially in our community that are alone. Believe it or not, there's a lot of folks out there that are alone, and they rely on your presence. They can't wait for Sunday Funday to show up because, you know, it's a show that they want to see every week. You know who they are, Joe. Well, it's the same with us. You know, we know which ones we think are just they wait for us to go live, and because they know we're gonna, you know, try to interject a little bit of humor, a little bit of comedy, you know, our banter. We do giveaways and that kind of stuff, and
Brings them joy.
Yeah, it brings them joy, or it brings them laughter, or it brings them a smile on their face. And if we can make just one person happy, you know, when we do a live or whatever, it makes us feel really, really good. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Obviously, nobody's going to like, and not everybody's going to like your, you know, what you're doing. But, you know, for those who do watch us or watch our videos, we hope that we can put a smile on their face. And I hope by next year, this time we'll have doubled the amount of people. I'm not so much worried about the subscriber count. I'm more worried about you know, increasing numbers of real people. You know, I don't want a number. I would a viewer, right? I would rather have 100 viewers that are in low sub count than to have, you know, 5 viewers and a million sub count. You know what I'm saying? Say a million sub count with only 5 viewers doesn't mean anything to us.
The friends.
I want to build more relationships, more viewers, more people that are going to watch and be around your content.
Right. I think I can take the homestead channel. So I think personally for the homestead channel, which I kind of run a little bit more, I want to interact with that community more and show my humor a little bit more. Just be a little more entertaining and just someone that people will enjoy laughing with, and sometimes at maybe. I want to be someone who people can, like, you know, laugh with, and I've always liked making people smile, and that's something that I want to do. And I also want to incorporate the animals a lot more in that channel. Like, I want to incorporate Tripod into like every single video because she is just the light of my life right now. I love her so much, and I want to incorporate her more. And then Rooster, the cow, he is the sweetest little, like, just squish his face all day, I swear. And he'll come over for pets and snuggles. Like, he's like a dog, but he's cow-sized. So I want to incorporate him more, and then I want to incorporate more of the emus and the animals, and just make it more of a homestead-focused channel. Because right now it's a little bit chaotic. We're doing reviews for the wonderful companies who are sponsoring the Survival Seeds. Then we're doing Survival Seeds videos. And it's kind of falling away from my birds, my cattle, her goats. A lot with Bunky's garden, but there's still more. Oh, and then there's... Can I talk about the little guys that I caught? So yesterday we were out in the garden working, and Mr. Jesse knows about this, and Miss Lisa knows about this. We were out in the garden working, and we were, oh no, she's muddy, honey, I'm sorry. Bunky had Tripod. We were out in the garden, and we were cutting the grass because the grass had gotten way too long. And we had to take care of that before rabbits and other animals snuck into the garden and hid in the grass. We were too late. So I've got the push mower, and I'm cutting the grass. And all of a sudden, I see a baby bunny just like hop out. So I turn off the mower, and I catch the bunny. And it's not too hard to catch a baby bunny. You just get them somewhere and you can pick them up. And so I put this one in the cage that Bunky had her other bunny in. And I go back to cutting the grass. By the end of the day, we have 7 baby bunnies. And I love them all. And we haven't thought of names for them. My first idea was the 7 dwarves, but Bunky doesn't like that. My second idea was the 7 colors, but Bunky doesn't like that either because she had a guinea named Violet.
So there's a movie called The Magnificent Seven. The Magnificent Seven.
I have to look into that. And then my other idea that she might be okay with is the 7 days of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's
So
interesting.
we'll figure it out. There's 7 of them.
Maybe
It's hard to
some
name
of
7.
some of them.
Just name them number 1 through 7.
Yeah.
I knew number 1.
I was looking at them while the cowpocalypse was going on.
The cowpocalypse, is that what you're calling the events of this morning?
Yes.
Cowpocalypse, okay.
But, so me, Bailey, the turkeys, and the bunnies were all in the turkey pen.
Hiding from the
Hiding from the cows.
It was a mess.
We were hiding from the cows. And Trey let me hold some of my bunnies. Well, our bunnies. And one of them has these little angry eyebrows that I think should be named Angry.
7 dwarves.
Big splotch on his face. Splatchy splash. That's what I called it. And then Augustus.
Augustus?
What? In the Book of Virtues, there's a poem, and it's called Augustus Was a Chubby Lad. And the one I named Augustus was very chubby.
Wow. The Book of Virtues says that?
Yeah.
I need to reread that. I don't remember very many of them. I was really small when Dad read it to us.
I tell you guys, I think it's all amazing. I love that how you help people, because that's what I've been doing my whole entire life, from coaching to moving on to what I do now. You know, touching people's lives, doing things in different ways. It's important.
Yeah, you're amazing. You are.
And just like that, I just got an Uber tip. Yeah. That's with me singing. No. I do. You know what? Sometimes when I do Uber, I put a live on and I listen to a live. And it's pretty comical. Like, who is this? Because I know exactly where I'm driving at certain times. I'm like, no, they're like, you know, and we talk about stuff and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I'm going to go check them out.
Aww,
and
that's awesome.
Little things like that, you know, matter sometimes.
Yeah.
I forgot the last one I did. I forgot who it was, but I'm like, yeah, I just did your live. They watched the whole show.
Joe, can we ask? I know you probably have plans for 2 channels, but what are your plans for your channel by next year?
First thing is I lost my job after 29 years. So trying to figure how things work time-wise is very important. Because right now, I don't want to go into the city and do another job. Yeah, I can make $100,000, $120,000. I don't. The time spent, it's not worth it.
Right.
And I'm not ready. I'm 54 years old. I still feel 25, but I don't want to start a new career in the basement. Yeah. I don't want to do medical billing either, which I do now. So I was thinking time-wise and money-wise, I was thinking about just becoming a bus driver.
Oh.
And the way I was thinking about that is you wake up 6, you start at 6, you go to 10 o'clock, and then you have like 3 hours break. That I could go home, I could garden, I could do things I don't have a chance to do right now every single day. And then I would go back to work and work 2 to 8 or whatever it is. And I could work overtime to make up the extra money that I make now.
Right.
So right now, I don't get overtime. I work 60, 70 hours a week. I don't get overtime. I'm on salary. So by working overtime, becoming a bus driver, time and a half, hey, I'll make up some money. And if I still do that, I can still do Uber and stuff like that to make up money there.
Right.
The only thing that could be changed is time-wise in my show. I might have to move everything back an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. That depends if I'll become a bus driver.
Right.
So that's the little time difference. If I can make that happen, I expect to do the same exact thing with Garden State Gardener, and it comes down to finances a lot.
Right.
But I think it's trending right now in the right direction. I don't know who else is watching. I don't know if one of you guys went live or not. I'm not sure. Did any of you guys go live or no? No? Because I'm putting this on Twitter. I'm putting this on other things. So basically, we've been around 98 to 100 people most of the live at the three-quarters of it, which is pretty amazing. Because I like to share stuff on LinkedIn, on whatever. I share it everywhere.
Platforms.
Right.
And so it kind of really works out. I'm enjoying LinkedIn. LinkedIn is awesome for me, especially for Grow Big TV. I mean, I'm just getting professors and scientists, soil scientists all over the world talking to me. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And and you get these emails and messages. And, LinkedIn's been for Grow Big TV, LinkedIn has been the thing. Totally.
That's awesome.
Like we had that guy from Common Ground coming on, the main guy. I would have never had him on. I actually probably would have never knew what his name was until I watched the film. And now, we're talking about, the top people in the world. So I really want to continue that. We have had people come to our channel want to, like selling drones for farms. Of course, we can't do that here. Who's going to buy a drone? A huge drone going across, a little. But over time, maybe it could grow into something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you got to find ways to make money. Well, that's what we're trying to do.
Right.
At the same time, help people. So it has to be some kind of balance. I spend a lot of time away from my family. I got to make sure I put something back to my family as per se money. So, and that's important. That's so growing a channel, I could really seeing us explode, but I got to be able to sell stuff. What could that sell?
You got to feed the family. You got to pay the bills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're not in any kind of way. My wife's working 3 jobs. I'm working 3, and we're New Jersey. We're just there. We don't work 1 job. We're in trouble.
2 jobs to pay the taxes.
Yeah, exactly. And right now I still got to pay taxes because of Uber, because you don't get taxed until the end of the year. So,
oh boy.
Yeah, that's an boy. Yeah, exactly. So I still got to pay $2,000 I got to come up with. So, when do you come up with that money? You're making money to pay back money, So I see, I'm just hoping it all works out because it could really, the 2024, 2025, it could be a lot of good things happening. At the same time, it just, you don't know.
Yeah.
And if Joey gets sick, I don't know what happens.
Joe, can I ask you a question about Ubering? Have you picked up a celebrity? What's the biggest celebrity you've ever picked up? And
the funniest part, the lady, oh my God, what was the thing she's on? 90 Day Fiance. That was really funny. So I picked her up at a bar. She comes crying out of the bar. Totally crying. She bought I can't really tell the whole story, but she gave everybody at the bar a round of beer or alcohol, and she gave the bartender $500 tip. Wow. And then she did something out of a reaction of something, and she got kicked out of the bar. Yeah. So all I know is a person comes to me, a security goes, "Hey, listen, you're driving this lady home. She's a celebrity. Make sure she gets home safe." And I'm looking at her coming. I'm like, I have no idea who that is. I have no clue. And it was Angela from 90 Day Fiance, who she's out there. She's been on the news a lot. And I never actually pulled over, she was almost hyperventilating, crying. And I pulled over to a 7-Eleven, got her tissues, got her water, calmed her down. And instead of driving her home for an hour, we were there for, she goes, "Oh, just drive around. It's on their bill. It's not under mine." So I drove around for a half an hour. And she goes, "Oh, you know what? The guy's house she's staying with was one of the reasons why she got thrown out of the bar. All her stuff was there for the night. So it was 11 o'clock. They're not getting out of the bar until 2 a.m. So we just drove around, talked with each other for 3 hours. Then she needed a ride to the airport in the morning because she lives in Atlanta, not New Jersey. So I was with her for 7 hours and just hashing, talking about things. And that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Very cool.
Again, helping out people. That's what I like to do. So, I mean, any other driver would have just screwed up. I'm trying to make my money. See you later. Who cares? This is Jersey. Nobody cares if you're a celebrity or not.
Yeah.
I picked up the producers of Jersey Shore, and they wanted me on their show as an Uber driver, and that was pretty fun. That never came to fruition, but that would have been pretty funny.
Right.
Because my personality would have just came out. I was invited to another movie set, but then never did that. Because I'm in around Asbury Park, there's a lot of movies and stuff being made.
Right.
Two baseball players, and I forgot their names offhand, but they were like rookies and stuff. But yeah, not too many. I picked up Finance Secretary of the United States. And that was pretty cool. He was under George Bush, Obama, or something. He was under a couple presidents, and so we talked. I took pictures of him, and that was actually really, really cool.
Wow!
You got to see his house. This guy's house was freaking amazing, right next to the beach. Oh, it was unbelievable. At least a $15 million, $20 million house.
Wow.
Yeah, so some of these houses around the shore are pretty. You guys see it on videos; are pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's probably celebrities I didn't even know I picked up.
Yeah,
looking at the houses and stuff.
Yeah.
The funniest things I ever had though was I picked up a guy. He was 22 years old. I'm guessing maybe 24. Whoop, Charles is gone.
Charles.
And yeah, his battery might have went dead. We've been on for a while. And he comes to my car and goes, I really want to get engaged tonight. Oh, my mind was going in circles. My mind was like, oh my God, what could I do to make this a lot of fun? So he would go with it. I go, I know the perfect. He was going to it was a 20-minute ride, right? And we were going to pick up the girl, and both families were meeting. And so I tried to come, hey, you know what? I know a perfect spot at the gazebo, and there's the beach right there. It's beautiful. I said, you know what? At the end of the video, she goes, well, how should I get engaged? You go, well, after there, tell her how much you love her. Look at her eyes, how beautiful her eyes are. I'm just going off, trying to get romantic and stuff, This is the way to do it. She'll love it. I'm like, oh, man, is he really going to do this? And I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to film this whole thing for you. Just at the end of the video, go, Wide Family Farm. Because I do these stupid things, Yeah. And to promote channels and do stupid stuff. So all of a sudden he goes, oh, how are we going to do it? I'm going to pick her up and go, hey, you know what? Well, I'll take her to the gazebo and say, I got to make a quick video for YouTube. And you guys, you do your thing. And so we go to the gazebo. I start to film. And all of a sudden he proposes. She's crying. She goes, yes. And it was awesome. I got it on video. It's on YouTube, actually, on Garden State Gardener. And then all of a sudden he goes, Wide Family Farm at the end of the video. I go, I can't believe that. I can't believe it. And I had a wedding. I picked up a bride and groom, right? And all of a sudden, they weren't ready to get introduced. So the person in charge goes, oh, just drive around a little bit. So all of a sudden, they're in my car. My mind's going in circles. Oh, I could do a Wide Family Farm thing again. So we're on the side. I go, hey, what did you guys think of Wide Family Farm? Oh, they are awesome. They have the best garden, blah, blah, blah. They just got married. And they're ready to get introduced. They're doing a Wide Family Farm. I really enjoy doing those. It's really funny when it comes out that actually happens. But Okay, guys. Well,
So
thank
Joe's
you guys.
like the prankster.
Oh, yeah. Anything to do to help people, make people smile, laugh, right?
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about making people happy.
Exactly. And thank you, everyone in the chat for either becoming a member or just being here and share. Just being here is important. And promoting the Vineyard Chicks today, that was the number one on our agenda.
Yeah.
And
This is super fun.
we appreciate you guys a lot more than you could imagine, because you guys are changing lives all the time. And you guys are going to be doing it for a long time. And it matters. It matters. Just want to let you guys know what you're doing.
Well, we appreciate that. And we appreciate you. You've been a really great friend for a long time, and you've helped so many people, and you're so fun to be around, and you've taught us a lot. And you're someone that's really great to look up to. And thank you for having us.
Well, thank you guys. And thank you, Jesse and Lisa, and for you guys supporting everybody. And I love the jalapeno candy. I mean, cowboy candy. I still love that. That was still my favorite. And how many people have you given out? How many people have you given out jars of
Vanilla
goodies? Of anything?
Oh, geez.
How many people total?
A lot.
I can't even imagine.
I'd say between 200 and 300 probably.
It's in the hundreds.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
Because we've been giving away my first live. We gave something away. It was a test. My first live, I gave a bottle of vanilla, and we have been giving a bottle of vanilla just about every single live we've done
since.
And we have.
And I usually send a couple jars of jam with the vanilla.
Yeah,
so
she always sends a little extra stuff in the package. So
always.
Yeah, I can't even, we didn't sit down and just total it up, but it'll be 200-300
at least.
I love that. That's again, it matters, and you definitely make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Well, like you said, you like putting smiles on people's face, and so do we.
And it's nice when people email you too and saying, "Hey, I received this. Thank you so much." And
right.
Yeah, it's really nice to hear from the people.
Joy it brings to the guests.
Right.
Yes,
it's amazing.
Right.
And a lot of these, I'm not saying a lot, but there's people that don't get a birthday card. They don't get a Christmas gift.
Right.
And here they are. They're getting some jams and this other stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of folks in our community that are by themselves.
They're single.
They don't even see their own sons and daughters. And the only joy they get is from the folks that they talk to in the chat, or the people that are on the screen. And that it's sad that the world is like that. But we all have a role in this life. And if my role is to put a smile on somebody's face, I'm happy with that. I may not be I may not be a millionaire, but I feel like one whenever I make somebody happy.
Yeah. Rich man.
If I were a rich man. So that's an inside joke, folks, between us and the Vineyard Chicks.
But the song is from The Fiddler on the Roof.
If you guys haven't seen Fiddler on the Roof, you guys should watch it.
Gotta go watch it. Yeah, it's a great movie.
You're gonna end up watching it like 500 times.
But start it early. If you're gonna if you
It's a
usually
long
watch a movie at 8, start it at 7. It's a very long movie.
Watch Calamity Jane too. It's funny.
Yeah, Calamity Jane is one of our favorites.
If you need good movies, ask these guys.
Mr. Jesse and
these
Mr.
guys,
Sun,
they know movies.
But yeah, we just we love making people happy. We love making people smile. Just like you were kind of an inspiration for us before we started doing live. We were going to your live every Sunday. Sunday Funday, and you're giving them seats away. And that inspired us to want to do something as well. Because we were watching you way before we even had started our channel.
Oh yeah.
And so you have inspired a lot of folks in this community to reach out and just be a nice person, and that's what you are. The Vineyard Chicks, they do their thing with music, and they reach out to a lot of folks, and we do it with what we do. But all in all, we are proud to say we're in this community, and the community supports us as much as they support you and the Vineyard Chicks. So, it's a great day when you're in this kind of community.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And happy birthday
Happy
to one of the
birthday.
Moses.
That's right. Happy birthday.
60. She's as old as you.
She's as old as me. She turned 62.
Yeah.
I turned 62, but I still feel 29.
That's
And
my.
No.
My mind's still 25.
Yeah, right.
You got to see me when I'm Ubering. I'm dancing. I'm going with the conversation. I'm having fun.
Yeah, it's good to have fun. Everyone needs to have some fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Fun
I
is
know they
important.
get a good crack out of it. That's everybody saying happy birthday.
Yeah.
You know what? When you're saying you're getting your letters and stuff, I do read everybody's comments in the registration video. I read every single one, and I read every single mail. I'm not just bypassing things.
Yeah.
I do like and love it, and those kind of things. But the letters are pretty awesome to read.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation, and I'm watching your. I'm still watching your live. It's like, 1 second, you're on vacation watching my live.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy to me.
Oh, vacation.
Like who goes to the Caribbean? Oh, I'm out at the beach. I got to go watch Joe's show.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is touching. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe I just missed my first Sunday Funday. I received that this week.
Aww.
Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
There's replay too. You can always go back and replay it.
Replay's good. Okay, guys. It's been 2.5 hours. This has been awesome.
Wow.
It's been awesome.
Time flies.
Time
Thanks for having us. This is very fun.
It was tons of fun.
Thank you so much for inviting us on here. We really love talking to you.
Thank you. And this week on Grow Big TV, Tuesday, Thursday, starts at 8 o'clock, not 7, 8 o'clock to 10. And I'm not sure about the guest this week. We might just talk to the community because we want to involve the community more instead of just doing interviews.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what we have for this week. Then the next week, we have more interviews and from some of the top people in the world, which is pretty cool.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, you guys have something awesome going.
I'm very speechless when it comes to what's happening there. So you guys stay on for a second. Everybody in the chat, everybody have a good night, and hope to see you guys on Tuesday at 8. Well, actually, I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. No, you're not going live.
Oh, we are going live. We are.
Oh, you are going live.
Party. It's going to be a party. We're not playing music. We're going to have a party.
I'm ready.
So, there you go. I hit my belly.
So fun.
I got the drum roll.
Yeah.
So I'll see everybody tomorrow night.
And Monday at 7 Eastern is Bushcraft too.
Yeah.
And then at 8 there's Miss Sandy, Suburban Wyoming.
And then
that's not it. Suburban Homesteader.
And then Lazy Days Ahead is
every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday. Fright.
I'm sorry, you guys know I'm bad with dates.
2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Right. That's why you can't date till you're 30. Anyway.
Well, take care, everyone in chat.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.